Good morning, student. Today we are going to learn chapter number 15 of class 8, some natural phenomena. In this chapter, we shall study two destructive natural phenomena. First is lightning and second is earthquake. Now, children, we will discuss first destructive natural phenomena, that is lightning. But we know that children in class 7 chapter wind, storm and cyclone, we have learned that how cyclone cause loss of life, loss of property. We also learned that how we can prevent or what measures we have to taken during the cyclone. Now, children, we will discuss about the lightning. What is lightning? What are the causes of the lightning? So, to understand the lightning, we will take some example in our day-to-day life. Children, do you see or do you hear about the spark? And you can see this spark when near the electric poles or near the transformer when the wire due to the air come in the contact. You also see the spark when you light or the start the gas stove with the help of the lighter. Apart from this, in our day-to-day life, this spark is also seen in the plug of the two-wheeler like motorcycle, or when the woolen clothes rub with your body during the winter season, the spark is also seen as well as with crackling sound. So, in simple way, we can say that what is this spark? This spark is at low level and the lightning is at large scale. This spark is similar to a lightning, but it is very low scale is there, and lightning that is due to the accumulation of the charge in cloud, or when the cloud rub one another, this positive or negative charge come in contact and this spark is produced. Further, to understand the lightning, we will take some activity or a topic, that is charging by rubbing. Charging by rubbing. How we can say that when we rub two objects, the charge is produced. So, to understand this concept, we will taking some activities. Activity number 1, that is 13.1, 15.1 is there in our textbook. We can take, very simple, that is refill, used refill, and rub with polythene. When we rub used refill with polythene, it acquires some charge, or this ripple attract piece of paper. Similarly, if we rub a comb with the dry hair, it also attract the piece of paper. So what we conclude that these activities, apart from it, when you rub the scale with your hair, it also attract piece of paper and hair and some light objects. So these activities conclude that when we rub the object, they acquire charge, or due to this acquiring of the charge, we will see they attract the things or maybe repel the things. We will also understand the second activity, that is types of charges and their interaction. So children, we know that charges are of two types, positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge and negative charge. But when we rub the object, how we can identify which is the positive charge and which is the negative charge? To understand it, take the activity number 15.2. In 15.2, if you take two balloons and if you rub these balloons with a fur or maybe silk cloth, then we observe that these two balloons repel to each other. If similarly, when we rub two pencils with polythene wax and when we come close, these repels in contact, they also repel to each others. It means the unlike charge attract to each others and the like charge repel to each other. So on the basis of these activities, we conclude that charges are of two types and their interaction means positive charge repel to each others, negative charge repel to each others, negative positive attack to each others, positive negative attack to each others. And the third thing here is that is transfer of charge. Transfer of charge. We know that this charge when we body get after the rubbing, that is the static charge. This charge cannot move from one place to another place. So if we wanted to move the charge, we have to require, metals. You know that some previous classes, metals are good conductor of electricity. So if we wanted to move the charge, that is known as electric current, we need some conducting wire. These conducting wire transfer the charge. Do you see at our homes we use the earthing? In this the earthing we transfer. What is the earthing? Earthing is just the transferring of the charge to the ground. The transfer of the charge through a metallic wire to the ground is known as earthing. So if in summarized way we can say that children, in today's class, in part 1 we discuss what is charge, charge by the rubbing, types of the charges, interaction of the charges, as you see the activity number 15.2, and how the charge transfer from one object to another objects. Thank you very much.